I cannot stand the way you look.
Hello, all of my beautiful soul tribe. Welcome back to She Reads Tarot. And this is Catherine. Welcome, everybody. And I decided to do a double camera today so that I could see all of you beautiful people and you can see me. I know I can't see you, but you can see me. All right, so I am going to be doing a reading for Leo. Before we do that, please make sure to hit those like buttons for me, you guys. Very important to help me and grow this channel. Hit that like button and also make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Also, I do giveaways on my other channel already. Starting the giveaway on this channel once we get to 100 subscribers. So I do need y'all's help there. So please make sure to hashtag win or put a yellow heart in the comments and I will enter your name into the drawing. Okay. I already have quite a few people entered in the drawing for this channel already. Okay. This is for this channel. And my other channel, Queen Cancer Tarot, we have hundreds, if not thousands, of entries in this bag. So I do that drawing twice a month. Okay. All you have to do is be and go over there and hashtag win in the comment section. That will enter you into the drawing here. Okay. And you can do that for every single video that I upload, you guys. And that will up your chances to win. Now, if you don't want to wait to win, and you would like to book a reading, you just need a reading, you want a question answered, or you want a specific spread. I do customized spreads. I do twin flame readings. I do soulmate readings. I do career and money readings. So all of that you can purchase on my website. The link for that is also below. Okay, I'm trying to get used to talking to the camera as opposed to just talking to the sky. So y'all help me out. This is a little bit new for me. Not used to really being on camera and talking. So if I get weird, y'all, it's only because it's weird. It's new. Okay. So, but I would just be myself and act like it's just another person that is sitting across from me and I'm interacting with you as if you are right here with me. That's the whole point. I am going to have another setup so that you guys can see me a little bit better. I know I'm kind of blocked by the ring light here, but I do need the lighting. So I don't really know what to do about that. Let's see. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started, Leo. All right. All right, so for the month of March, we are going to be just doing a general spread. All right, we're going to look at your overall energy, Leo. We will look at what you are moving towards. So, and I'm going to do this a little bit different. I think I was doing it a little bit backwards. I want to do what you have learned in the past. We're going to look at what you have learned in the recent past. Okay, what you have learned in the recent past and what you are moving towards now. So, like, what have you learned and where are you going from here, basically? We also are going to look to see what your current challenges are that you're facing, what advice that you need to assist you with these challenges right now. We will look to see, I will pull one card for your near future energy and one card for your distant future energy. So we'll take a peek at that. And then we will pull some future oracle messages at the end. Okay. And we will clarify with the lovely tarot messages from our Light Seers Tarot. And we are going to use the Light Seers version, not the darker version that we have been using, which I love both of them. I love both decks. They both offer a lot of insight and clarity, but I want to use the other deck. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull just a couple of oracle messages for each, and then we'll clarify with the tarot before moving on to the next. All right, so starting with your overall energy, Leo. Tell us about Leo, please. And I'm going to decrease the shuffling, you guys. I've recently learned from one of my tarot gurus, okay, that I watch, and I've been learning from her. She's been reading tarot for what she says a half of a century. She's been reading tarot for many, many years now. Okay. I think she said 51 years. And that's a lot of experience. And I am very blessed to have run into her or crossed paths with her or have been brought to her. Okay. Or she's been brought to my attention. Either way, I'm blessed, I'm honored, and I am taking every bit of what she has taught me so far. Okay, and I'm using that in my current practices. Okay, so one of them is being gentler with the cards. Okay, so there we go. First card out, I love you. Okay. First card out is I love you, and this is your overall energy. So either, Leo, you are in love with someone or someone is in love with you, or vice versa. Could be going both ways here, but there's an energy of being in love, right? Some sort of commitment. You have committed yourself to a person energetically. Your feelings have been sparked here. Ooh, look at that, Leo. Married. Okay. So here is what we have going on right now. Engagement and following through with marriage here. This is a true soul tie commitment. You are meeting someone that is your forever person, vice versa. But this is beautiful. Okay, this is beautiful. Under the deck here, we have spiritual here. So it talks about a spiritual awakening, but this can also represent some sort of chaos that may be taking place spiritually. I'm not feeling that. I feel that this is definitely, we're gonna look more into it. We're gonna look more into this. Okay. So the cards under the deck, this is talking about a spiritual awakening, being under a spell, a spell of love, saying goodbye here to something shady, doing things your own way or going in a direction that you want to go in. So going your own way, doing things your own way. Okay, walking away from a situation that ended up being shady. It's a situation where you were potentially manipulated, or either, you were under, like, you were so in love with a person that you weren't necessarily seeing the fact that this person was shady. But this talks about an awakening, a spiritual awakening, and walking away from that, right? Manipulation. Okay. So let's look at the tarot and see what we got going on here. Your overall energy is that you are in love and you're ready for a new commitment. But there's also an energy of walking away or saying goodbye to a shady past. And you're now doing things the way you want to do it. Do you see what I'm saying? I feel like this connection, this new connection, or this new partnership is also your awakening. It's also you stepping into an enlightened um, connection with someone. The previous person that you may have been with in the past, okay, may have been someone that was non committal, didn't want to do things right, didn't want to do things the way you wanted to do them, and you are walking away from that. You are walking away from that and doing things the way you want to do them. All right, so let's see. Let's start off with your overall energy here at the top with I love you. Okay. And we have the Seven of Pentacles here. So that Seven of Pentacles represents commitment. It represents sowing seeds, planting seeds. Okay. It represents planting seeds, right? That you are anticipating some reward from at a later time. You want those seeds to grow, right? So there's some sort of commitment here. I feel like also with that Seven of Pentacles, I feel like you have taken your time with this person. You could potentially be in a relationship where you are actually like taking your time and getting to know the person first. You're, dating this person, getting to see who they are. You're not rushing into a situation, which I feel like in the past, okay, in the past, I feel like there's this energy of being manipulated, right? And thinking that this person was your soulmate and jumping into a situation too quickly, right? And ended up being taken advantage of here. Okay. Under the deck, we have the Death card here. So this is definitely an energy of transformation and change. All right. There's an energy of doing something different. Okay. Not continuing to do the same thing over and over again, expecting, different results. It's not going to happen. So I feel like this time around, you are putting more effort into, you know, being patient and sowing, planting seeds in the connection that are going to grow and have results and better results later on. You see what I'm saying? Long term results. Tell me about married here. Tell me about married. Tell me about married, please. Tell me about married. Okay, so we got the Two of Swords in the reverse and the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Now, with that being said, that does the Queen of Wands, when you see that Queen of Wands in the reverse, everybody gets scared. Everybody wants to watch out. Okay. They're already afraid of the Queen of Wands in the upright because the upright is so confident, right? Doesn't take orders from anyone. She calls her own shots. When it's in the reverse, this is an energy of someone who is very, very, I want to say dominant, right? The dominant partner energy. And then we have the Two of Swords in the reverse. Okay. This represents someone who is choosing something, making a decision, or someone who's having a difficult time making a choice here. Now, the Queen of Wands, this also can represent someone who is coming in, who's kind of got like a evil eye, someone who's being jealous. All right. And this is talking about two people here. And we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. So somebody is not happy about this. Somebody is not happy about this. I'm getting an energy more so here with Shady and Goodbye here. Yeah, somebody is in their feelings because either you're moving on to another connection, and I feel like this could be someone from your past, or this is someone from your person's past. But I'm getting more an energy of it's coming through that this person is having a hard time letting you go, having a hard time letting you move on. Because this is someone who's coming in who's in their feelings. The Queen of Wands in the reverse is someone who is in their feelings. They're being very temperamental. You know what I'm saying? And also being kind of dominating, where and in this sense, they don't even have a right to be because you've moved on. Under the deck, we have the Knight of Wands here. See, hold on for just 1 second, please. I'm so sorry about that, guys. I have contractors here working on the house. So I had to see what they wanted. They've knocked on the door 50 million times today. All right. So they are all done. And what they did do, it looks really nice. So it was worth it. All right. So let's see. Where are we? Spiritual and spell love. So let's see what's going on here, because this does talk about chaos, but it also is indicating a spiritual awakening. Okay, so someone here may be finding out that someone was being manipulative here. We have a high priestess. Okay, we have a high priestess showing up here with spell, love, and chaos. Someone was trying to do some sort of spiritual work that was manipulative in a sense, where I feel trying to cause some sort of confusion, perhaps. Someone was trying to cause confusion, and we have Goodbye and Shady here. Underneath the deck, the Three of Pentacles. Okay, this is an indication of, trickery afoot, because this is, again, High Priestess can represent someone who's being secretive, but they're also doing some sort of work in the background. And I feel like with spiritual and spell love, the doing was not above bar. Okay, this is some dark energy type business that I wouldn't fool with. Do you understand? We have the Hanged Man here. This is also representing some sort of sacrifice or ritual that may have been taking place, I feel. Okay. This is someone who is doing some sort of work and then they are sitting back and waiting on some sort of effect to take place. And the effect that was supposed to take place was there was supposed to be some sort of confusion, okay, or decision that was made where someone in the relationship was leaving. So you may be in a situation where you're in a committed connection, but there is a third party that is trying to cause confusion. All right. There is a third party that is trying to cause confusion here. And they're doing it behind the scenes. Tell me about Goodbye and Shady. Tell me about Goodbye and Shady. Tell me about Goodbye and Shady. Holy Spirit, angels, and guidance. Okay. Well, we have the world. We have the world. So something is getting ready to come to a head here. Okay. Something is about to come to a head. Something is about to shift. Okay. This is all about closure. This is also about something from the outside. This is all about some sort of external factor that is coming in and causing things to completely turn on their head. Do you see what I'm saying? So this person was trying to come in and cause this world moment in your connection. They wanted to cause so much confusion that you either felt like your person was being shady to the point that you were leaving them, or your person was going to end up being shady towards you with them, causing an ending. Do you see what I'm saying? Either way, that's what their end result was. Under the deck, we have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Six of Pentacles. So again, this is all about prize or things being very one-sided. So again, this is this person who's doing this all on their own. Your person, it's not like it was two people that were out there, up to no good. Your person was cheating, all of this. No, this is one person who's trying to cause events to take place that would, lead your person down this road, but they had no idea this is taking place, right? They had no idea this is taking place. See, we have the King of Cups. I feel like your person is devoted. I feel like your person is sitting on the outside of this situation. This is an element of distance, right? There's an element of distance here, but I feel like your person is devoted to you. This person is in their feelings because of the connection that you have with this person. They are jealous. Like I said, this is someone who's giving an evil eye to the connection. It's not your person, it is someone who is connected or who is interested in your person. Wow. That's why the Queen of Wands is in the reverse, because they're jealous of the fact that your person chose you. Your person chose you and didn't choose them. And this Queen of Wands is mad. They are mad about it, Leo. Okay. So let's see what you are moving, what you've learned in the recent past. All right. What has Cancer learned or found out about in the recent past? Ooh. And I'm sorry, Leo. Did I say Leo? Yeah. What has Leo learned in the recent past? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Tell us about Leo, please. What has Leo learned in the recent past? Or is there anything that you will be learning about the recent past? Tell us about the recent past. What is Leo learning? So we have the Phoenix, which is all about rekindling, and we have abundance here. Okay. Keeping a positive mindset, manifesting exactly what you want here. And this also talks about changing someone's mind. So I feel like you may have learned in the recent past that this person has been putting a lot of time and energy towards trying to get your person to change their mind about you or about the connection that they have with you. So you may have found out that there's been some advances, okay, and quite a bit of it. Like you may have found out that this person has really been on your person. See, look, we have passion under the deck. And I feel like it's either going to cause you to be very upset. See, we have twin flames, passion and twin flames under the deck, Leo. This is going to definitely cause that fire energy to come out in you. This is not going to, this is going to definitely put you in defense mode here. All right, so let's just see. Tell me about the Phoenix and abundance here. There may be a lot of people coming to you and telling you this. Okay, we have the Nine of Wands here. Okay, and there we go with that fire energy. And that nine of Wands is somebody who fights till the end. Okay, the Nine of Wands is not someone who's giving up. Right. And I feel like you may be realizing that this person has been very, very persistent, that they have really gone out of their way. Like this is not a game. Right. Under the deck, we have the Page of Swords. Okay. There it is for me. This is it. This is third party. This is someone who has gotten in your ear. This is someone who reached out to you over the phone and was like, listen, I don't know if you know, right? But there is somebody who's been pushing up on so and so, and this has been going on for a while now, right? You might want to look into this. You see what I'm saying? You might want to look into this. So tell me about passion and twin flames. All right, because this is where things heat up here. I feel like this is where things heat up. So we have the Seven of Cups here, right? This is you pondering. This is you pondering. And I feel like all while you're looking, you're wondering, like, could any of this be true? You know, is my person, reciprocating? You're looking at the situation and you are confused and you need answers, right? You need answers. Under the deck, we have it, Eight of Wands, okay? Listen to me, Leo. because this is your energy coming through. This is you. This is all about communication, needing to have questions answered now. We're going to talk, and we are going to talk now because I want to know what is going on. And we have 10 wands. We have 10 wands. This is a very high stress situation. This is somebody who is at their limit, right? We need to talk about this, and we need to talk about it now. I am not going another minute until we get some things ironed out. Like, you're going to get the answers to your questions, right? You're going to be getting the answers to your questions. So let's see, how are you moving towards your goals, right? So what is that energy around how you are moving, right? Now that you have this information. Let's look at this oracle deck here. What's the vibe? What is the vibe, Leo? Now that you have this information, okay, how are you moving forward? What are your goals now? How is Leo moving forward? What are Leo's future goals? Okay, so that card wants to come out. I will take it. I'll take one more. All right, so we have intimacy, and we have thrills. Okay, so your goals here, Leo, with intimacy and thrills, I feel that your goal is to be in a very close setting with your person so that you can get to the bottom of things. I feel like there's energy of wanting to have answers, and I feel like you are very intuitive, highly intuitive. You will know when you're in an intimate setting with your person if they have been, making bad decisions. Okay. If they have been moving in a way that is toxic, right? So I feel like there's energy of having an intimate conversation, right? Under the deck, we have masculine energy, authority, discipline, father figure, and isolation. See, there's that energy of your person, Leo. You know your person. And there's an energy of getting this person in an environment, and you can control the atmosphere. And at that point, you will be able to get the information that you need. Do you know what I'm saying, Leo? Yeah. Seeing if your person wants to be, or if this person is going to push you away. Do you see what I'm saying? That is going to tell you what you need to know. We have the Four of Pentacles. This is an energy of being guarded, right? Someone who is guarding their heart. They are doing this to protect themselves. They don't want to waste any time or any energy in a situation where they're being taken advantage of. So this is just all about, protecting yourself. That's it. Nothing more. See, we have the Judgment card here under the deck. Okay. You just need to know, you need to look at this situation from a standpoint of, am I making a good decision here? I need to protect my heart, right? This is all about an awakening. This is all about an awakening. You finding out whether or not you need to pull back emotionally or move forward. Do you see what I'm saying? whether you need to go in a different direction here. Four of Cups and the Knight of Swords. You know what I'm saying? Do I need to be doing something different? Should I take my feelings elsewhere? You know what I'm saying? Or what? And are we good here or not? Do you want to be with this person or not? Like, are their advances having any effect on you? You know what I'm saying? Because if it is, trust me, you can go for it type energy. So I feel like your goals are getting your person, seeing, you know what I'm saying, getting your person in an intimate situation and getting to the bottom of what is it that you want, you know, and really using your intuition and figuring out what the truth is. So let's see what the current challenges are that you may be facing. And we're going to look at the Lovers Oracle for this. I'm always curious to see what comes out in this deck. All right, so I'm just going to shuffle it a couple of times, not too much, you guys. All right. All right, let's see what the deck has for us here. What are the current challenges? Well, too many cards. What are the current challenges that Leos are facing in this situation? What are the current challenges Leo is facing? Will this pain ever stop? Please do what is best for your heart. I feel lonely. I am the man. Okay. Will this pain ever stop? Please do what is best for your heart. Well, I wish that struck out to me as making some sort of sense at this moment, because I wish to be like you. You deserve better. I want to be different in the reverse, which is I wish to be like you. I want to be like you. This is the other person's, this is the third party's energy. So the challenges that you're facing is the fact that this person they want to be able to control your person. They're also upset because they're lonely. They are hurt because your person didn't choose them. They chose you, and they're now in acceptance, or, you know, it's saying do what is best for your heart. Basically, you deserve better. And then it says, I wish to be like you. And then I want to be different is in the reverse. Again, this is like somebody saying that, you deserve to be happy. I wish one day that I could be happy like you. Um, you know, it says, I feel lonely here. And it also says, I am the man. This is giving me an energy of I call the shots type energy, or I am the shit, you know. Sorry for my language, but that's kind of the energy I'm getting here. Like this person is almost like going through some I don't know, acceptance. They're going having a hard time accepting the fact that they're being rejected, right? That's what I'm getting. They're having a hard time accepting the fact that they're being rejected. That was a loaded statement, but it had a lot of meaning. Okay, it had a hell of a lot of meaning. These feelings are eating me alive. I'm telling you, this person is going through emotional turmoil right now. It says drugs and alcohol. Yeah, this person is wigging out. This person is wigging out. This person is having a hard time accepting the fact that your person chose you. This is somebody who, they may be on something, they may be drinking or under the influence. And then this person is trying to come around and cause chaos in your relationship or your connection, right? It's nothing that your person has done. They just chose you, is what I'm trying to say here. Okay. It's nothing that your person has done. They just chose you and they got a nutcake for an ex. Leo. Okay. So let's see here. What is let's look at the tarot messages here for that, because that was loaded. I was confused at first. I was like, who is in pain? Like, who is in pain? I know you're not in pain. Your person doesn't appear to be in any kind of pain. So, but yeah, it's not your person. This is the third party's energy. So, what is the advice for Leo? Or let's clarify this here. Let's clarify this challenge. Okay, this person is going through some emotional turmoil because they're accepting the fact that your person has, rejected them. It's a hard time. So they also, I feel like with this marriage, with this, commitment that you're making with your person, it's caused this person to unravel. That's why the Queen of Wands and the Two of Swords came out in the reverse over marriage, because it was one thing for you to be engaged to this person, or for them to have, been in this commitment with you. That Seven of Pentacles was telling me this person was willing to wait. With the Death card, they were willing to wait until things ended, or, and your person to come towards you, but that didn't happen. Your person chose you instead. This person went nuts. Okay. And now this is happening. Page of Pentacles here with the Emperor. This is someone who is pretty much wanting your person to choose them, to pay attention to them, to recognize them. They want your person they want to be in your shoes. They want the commitment. Do you see what I'm saying? They want to be recognized as being your person's mate. They want to be the missus. They want to be the one that is wearing the ring. They want to be seen as the person that is next to this Emperor energy. Okay. That's why this is coming through. See, Queen of Pentacles. I'm telling you right now, this is somebody who is definitely in their feelings with the King of Wands. They want to have a future with your person. They are very, very distraught, unhappy about the fact that it is happening to someone else and not them. Okay. Look, we have the Strength card and the Ten of Swords. This person, it's almost like they're refusing to back down, or they're refusing to accept the fact that it's over, right? This is someone who is in denial or is in their feelings, and they're refusing to accept the fact that it's over. They're also holding on to this idea that they are your person's potential future soulmate, right? This is a very, very toxic energy, baby. Very, very toxic. That is why we saw that. My way with selfish, stubborn, arrogant, pride and ego, and love, hate. And then we have feelings and romance. This person is definitely in their feelings about this romance that your person has with you. They feel like they're being made to look like a jacket. Okay? I'm just saying. That was the next oracle card. I'm telling you right now, they're feeling some type of way. So, what is the advice that Leos need in this time? What is the advice? Let's use this deck here. Okay, what is the advice for Leo? That came out real quick. We got all tied up. Okay, number 23. And 23, 2 plus 3 is 5, and that represents change. It also represents fear. And problems. Under the deck, we have man holding a coin here, number 43. With all tied up and man holding a coin, again, this person, and they're holding a coin over their heart chakra. I'm getting an energy of this person's heart is pretty much all tied up. They're already committed to you, right? That is the energy here. Okay. Let go. It literally says let go. Ask your angels, improving health. So basically, you don't have to do, there's nothing for you to do, right? The advice for you is to just let it go, pray about it, and things are going to get better. This, your person, their heart is already committed to yours. You do not have to worry about this person. You know what I'm saying? They are committed. They are in a commitment with you, and they are not breaking this commitment to go off with anyone else. Under the deck, it just says be assertive, and I'm getting an energy of being confident. It says be assertive here. Okay, and I'm just getting an energy of being confident, right? And you may need to have a conversation, or you may just need to tell this person to get a life. You know what I'm saying? To get a life, to move on. And it does say to be assertive. Now, being assertive means that you're laying down the law. You are making decisions, and letting people know what time it is. Okay, tell me about the advice for Leo. And then we'll look at near future and distant future after this. What is the advice for Leo? One more, please. Okay. So look, the world and the Six of Cups. Again, there's just an energy of really just kind of letting it go, moving on, letting the past stay in the past. The world and the Six of Cups. Do you see what I'm saying? This is like saying goodbye to the past, like letting just Look, Six of Swords, moving on. See what I mean? Letting it go. With the Three of Swords, baby. Oh my gosh. Nine of Pentacles. Do you see what I'm saying? There's pre-Empress energy. Like just telling this person to move on and keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? Your person, listen, your person is not interested. Your person is in a relationship, right? They are in a relationship with the Seven of Swords, like there's in the Tower. There's no way your person with the Eight of Cups, like they might as well just let it go. There's no way your person is going to cheat on you, leave you to be with this person. It's not happening. There's the energy of let it go, just give it up. It'll never happen. Put it to rest. And like this, and this be assertive energy is letting me know that you are telling this person every bit of this. You are letting this person know that I'm sorry, it's not going to happen. So please go and find someone that makes you happy. Do what you do, whatever you do, but my person has no interest in you. And frankly, neither do I. So let's see, near future, distant future. Okay. Near future, distant future. Near future, distant future. Near future, distant future. Okay, let's pull. Near future, energy. Wild. Okay, wild. May you express all that you are, baby. What did I just tell you, Leo? What did I just say? You are going to let this person know what time it is and what time it's not. Okay, this is my person, and it's not going down like that. So I do feel like you are about to have a wild conversation, and it's going to be wildly assertive. Okay, it's not going to be nice either. And look, future energy, distant future is play, right? This is an energy of, it says, may you seek out fun and connection. So again, it's like you're moving on with life. Okay. Just like the cards tell you, just move on. This person is going to be an afterthought. Do you see what I'm saying? Let it go because it means nothing, basically. Walk away as if you're walking towards happiness and away from confusion. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So let's see. What is future oracle? Let's go ahead and just pull future oracle messages for Leo. Future oracle messages for Leo. What does Leo need to know? Okay. All right. Okay. One more. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Polly, I don't know that I'm meant to be with only one person for the rest of my life. Raging Rose. Stand up for what you believe in. Okay. Share your viewpoint confidently, baby, in a discussion, even if it is met with resistance. I am not even joking about this. I am not even joking about it. So, Wild, Raging Rose, and Polly here. I don't know that I'm meant to be with only one person for the rest of my life. Hmm. So that card always kind of throws me off when I pull it. So let me pull a clarification. Tell me about poly. Because I know it can mean like more than one option, but can also mean being with multiple people. So we have the Fool and the Ten of Cups, you guys. Interesting now, because this talks about being in a stable situation and then like starting over. This is also starting over in love. All right. This also can represent not just being with one person. Okay. That Fool energy is all about trying new things. Right. And so I don't know who that is falling in line with, but there is an energy of, you know, being with other people. Take that how it resonates in your connection. Okay, please take it how it resonates for you. But that's what I'm getting here. But it does say that you are going to stand up for what you believe in. It does say you're going to do that confidently. And it does say you're going to be assertive, like you're going to have a conversation and direct with someone and letting them know whether they resist you or not. So whether this person likes what you have to say, whether they want to hear it, whether they accept it or not, whether they're mad about it, is none of your business. Okay. But for you, this is the way it is, right? So you are going to let them know. What does it say? Embrace your emotions, okay? Allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. So again, I'm feeling like this is definitely a reading, Leo, for you to like stand up and voice your feelings. So you may be in a situation where your person may be going through this with someone who won't let go of them, but it may be your time to shine. You may need to stand up and be the one that says something. You see what I'm saying? In order for this person to really hear. All right. And next it says emotions, oh my God, are a necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your visions. It says, in order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. All right. So it says, embrace your emotions and allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. But then it says to let go of the resentment. So once you speak your mind, it's basically saying you're going to move forward and you're not going to have to say another word. You know what I'm saying? It's saying, forgive yourself for having to cuss that hoe out, because sometimes in life you got to cuss hoes out. Sometimes in life you have to cuss hoes out and you got to move on. So this is what this reading is telling you, Leo. Say what you got to say and move on with life. Let them be mad. They can cry about it in the car. It's not your business. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So there may be something that comes up with money, and it may, you may find yourself going in a different direction, focusing on your work. Okay. So that's what poly may be. It may be just that there's more in store than just a relationship, that you have many commitments, is what I'm seeing. Keys on a ring. Oh my God. Many options. Look at this. Many options, unconventional, one night stand, and string along. So I do feel like this may be a situation where you're in this relationship, but then there's other things that come up and you are, I feel like you're going to be moving on to other things. Like this may not be. Well, that's definitely interesting. Okay. So, like, this person is not even going to be like your forever person, is what I'm seeing. We have the Seven of Swords, the Tower, and the Eight of Cups. I mean, that kind of tells me a story or two as well. We got the Nine of Pentacles here, right? With the Three of Swords and the Six of Swords with the World here. So, listen, I'm going back. I'm looking at this with the Six of Cups again with Wild, and then we had Thrills. You guys remember that energy came through for you. Thrills. Okay. So it could be a situation where you're with this person. It starts off as a passionate love connection or a committed connection, but it's not going to be forever. Right. So again, there's no sense in fighting. There's no sense in going through all of that when at the end of the day, it's not your forever person, anyways, basically. Okay. Yeah. So this is kind of a convoluted, you guys. This is definitely specific for someone specific energy or situation. Okay. But there is someone who is currently in a connection with someone that, there's somebody that has got an evil eye from the other person's past. They're going to move on. You're going to tell this person to move on, but then later you're going to also end up going your own direction as well. So that's interesting. And if that resonates with you and at all, let me know because I am curious whenever these things come up in a reading. All right. It did take us on a ride. So no wonder why I'm so tired at the end of the day. I love you guys so much. I will be back with Virgo coming up next, you guys. Thank you so much. And thank you for joining me for the first time going live on camera. It's just something different I would try. So no judgment, you guys. I'm not like a beauty queen or anything like that. I didn't get my makeup done or anything like that. I'm just here being me, doing me. I might do my makeup for the next one, but I'll see you guys a little later. Take care. Bye.